Say your name really quick for us.
My name is Pearl Rebolledo. And Rebolledo. And I'm the kids' aunt.
And for you,
I'm Pedro's aunt. I'm their great aunt. Yeah.
and for you, just to start off, what does it mean to see so many people out here to support your family and your loved ones?
I'm thankful for all the prayers, and I'm thankful it helps, and I'm just really like in shock right now, and I've been trying to set up the funeral arrangements because they're gonna give the kids' bodies to us tomorrow, and it's really been hard. It's really been hard. I want to thank the people who responded to the 911 call, to the officer, the first officer who got there and helped me try to resuscitate Zane. Well, because I couldn't do both the kids. And just everybody who responded. I know they have to be feeling horrified like I am right now, and just I want to thank them all for their help.
For those who didn't know the children, because most people this is their only chance to know, can you kind of tell us about who they were as people?
I can show you better. I can't really talk.
What they mean to you?
Everything. Everything and everything to me.
How long have you been dating?
I don't know. A few months. I mean, a lot of months. A year, maybe. I don't know why. She's trying to get her to jump. Hold on.
When you see that video, what goes through your mind?
I don't. That they're no longer here.
Come here, Zane. Come to say hi to Nana.
These,
Nana.
these are videos for my mom.
Yeah, Nana. Say we love you, Nana. We miss you, Nana. Nana.
They were just kids. They were just kids. They were babies. They were innocent. The baby. I was just getting ready to buy her a walker because she did not like to be in one spot. She wanted to move around.
What was her name? How do you say
Catalea. Her name is Catalea. And let me show you another one. Maria was the middle baby. She was adorable. She helped me make her uncle's, her tío teta, that's what she said. Tío teta.
Cesar? You have Theo Cesar's hat? Look at you with Theo Cesar's hat on. Aren't you precious, mamas? Whose hat's that? Whose hat is that, mama?
She didn't talk yet.
Theo Cesar? Theo Cesar?
She couldn't talk
He's
yet.
outside?
They were just babies.
Is he on that big truck thing? Theo Cesar?
They were just babies.
Cesar outside, mama?
I don't know why she did that. I don't know.
Cesar, mama?
Did you have custody of the children?
No, not. She gave me temporary guardianship of them for a minute, but not legally, just, on paper. Because I didn't want them to get lost in the system, and the baby. She didn't like that anymore. She would sit up in that and try to get out of it. She was ready for moving. Zane. They were just little kids. nothing at all.
She
knows what
deserves
she did.
she deserves whatever justice that she's gonna get. She deserves that. You know, these kids were on the behalf of everything that the family has to show. They come from a caring, loving family, you know, and once again, like I said earlier, we'll never know why, you know, but the family does have to be suffering from this tragedy.
Pearl, how can people help you? How can they help the family?
I want to take them home to Oklahoma, where they were from. Katalea was born here in Phoenix, but her brother and sister were. Our family over there that knows them and loves them is over there, and I want to take them home.
Do you have a GoFundMe page for that?
I set up an account at Wells Fargo at my bank, and a GoFundMe page requires that you put an amount that you need. I have no clue. So I was on the phone with a funeral home today, and in between, it was really hard to get through. So I haven't been able to set up a GoFundMe page yet, but I'm in the process. It's hard, you know, and I have an appointment with that funeral home tomorrow, so I can see. I don't even know what needs to be done. I don't know anything. I just know that they're gonna release the children to us tomorrow, and I don't know what happens next. I don't.
My last question. I hate to ask this question, but on Monday night or Monday when you ended up learning about your children, can you kind of just walk us through what ended up happening? Or were you the one who called 911?
Yeah.
What happened?
I know it's hard to believe, but we were here throughout as she killed our kids. We were here. We had no reason to think otherwise that she was putting them down for naps. We should have known. We should have known now. I know I should have took 3 more steps into the room to see that she had Maria dead in the closet instead of putting away the clothes like she told me. She said she was putting away some clothes in a bag, and I said, okay, and I walked out the front door. I barely found out the details today, exactly of how horrific things were. I read it online, and that's when I placed myself in that picture, where I was, that I was so, what, could have saved her maybe. I mean, I'm doing all these things in my mind, and it's not going to change anything, but she killed her kids. She killed the 2 kids first, and they were taking a nap, and then rode with me to go get a pizza so that she could run in, because I worked there, and I didn't want to go in because I was cleaning that day, and it was my day off, and I didn't have no makeup on, but she went in and got the pizza for me, and she asked me, "Is Pedro going to be here when we get back?" And I go, "Where else is he going to be, weirdo?" Because she acts weird sometimes. And so we got in the car, went and got the pizza, and when we came back, and before I left to get the pizza, my nephew's oldest son was having a fit to talk to his dad, and my mom called me, "Pearl, Junior's having a shit fit. Can you let him talk to his dad?" So I left my phone with him. I put him on Messenger, and he was talking to his dad, and his dad, he wanted to talk to his brother and sister. So Pedro went to show him the baby, and he saw that she wasn't breathing, and that's when we pulled up, and he yelled, "Tia, the baby's not breathing," and I ran in the house, and I started giving the baby CPR. And then I told Rachel, call 911, and she was sitting by me, staring at her phone. So I grabbed the phone from her, and I told her, "You give her CPR, you're a CNA." And she screamed and started giving her CPR. And I called 911, and I was on the phone with 911, and I looked over, I was like, "Maria and Zane." And I realized Maria wasn't breathing either, and I grabbed her to the floor. Pulled her to the floor, and I started giving her CPR. I was like, "No, Mommy, no." I tried to wake her up, and I couldn't. And then I looked at Zane, and I tried to push his chest too. And then that's when the officer came in, and he started doing CPR to Zane. And then they took us outside and separated me and Rachel. I asked her, I thought she maybe had, I thought maybe she had overdosed the babies. She's always giving them medicine, even if they weren't sick, and I'm like, I always tell her, don't give them that thing unless they're sick. They're not sick. I really thought that she accidentally gave them too much medicine and they stopped breathing. And it was even more horrific than that. She actually took their lives. She actually suffocated them one by one.